Oshio. You know, I was reading something today, it come out of 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and when we talk about giving, and the Lord himself, we're reminded in that chapter how that the Lord said he loves a cheerful giver. And we give of our money and of ourselves, our time, and in many other ways also. But the question is whether why do you give? And also with what you do for Christ, is it do you do it grudgingly? Is your life just about giving when it's convenient, or just to keep up with the Joes and stuff so you don't look bad and all this? Is that reason why you give? Why do we give? Why do we live for Christ? Why do we go to church? Why do we read our Bibles? These are questions I think we should really reflect within ourselves, to stop and think and reflect, because a lot of times we miss the opportunities, that God has given to us. We miss those opportunities. And a lot of times I think a lot of people call themselves a Christian and don't even really know what the full term is and what it really means. To them, most it means is that you're a member of a church. Your name is on a roster, church member roster or whatever. But the question is, why? Why? Huh? If you are doing all these things just to get some kind of status, you're not a Christian. And just because that you go to church does not make you a Christian. Anyone can go. The devil goes all the time. Yes, the devil and his minions attend church, but it does not make him a Christian, understand? So, you got to really think about your life. Where is it going? Why are you doing the things you're doing? Why are you going to church? Let me tell you something. Just because someone sprinkled you with water, or someone, your family members has always went to church and everything, you go to church, that does not mean, and you say that you believe that there's a God and things like that, does not necessarily make you a Christian. You can say, I believe that Jesus Christ rose, or I believe that Jesus Christ lived, or something. That don't necessarily make you a Christian. There's a lot more to it than just that. Because, see, there is many people out there who don't really believe, but they believe that Jesus Christ existed, but they don't really believe in him. So, again, we need to reflect and think about why we do the things we do. Oh, and real quick, you remember those things, but also at the same time, whether you reach out to people, or if you do things in a good heart and a good way, it'll go a long ways. But don't do it in a humanistic type view. Do it because of the change in your heart, and because God has filled your heart with love towards people and his creation. I'll show you something real quick. See that one? Gimli. You remember that video that I did about the dog? About trying to get someone. I couldn't find no one to adopt him, so I decided I'd stretch things in my pocketbook. But I couldn't let this guy go because, see, I named him Gimli. Yeah, I know. But anyway, he's a good dog. He's handsome. You see that? And he's smart. He's already potty trained and stuff. He comes in at night and stuff, and when it's real hot, he comes in and cools off. You know, he's a good dog. We cleaned him up, bathed him up real good and everything, and got rid of the ticks. He still has a few little fleas, and he's not covered in them anymore like he used to. But we're still trying to battle the fleas, but we'll get him. But he's a good dog. But just think, that dog could be, his life could stand for the way our life was before we met Christ. And there's a lot of people who's still in that position. They don't have a home, a spiritual home, a heavenly home, a real home in heaven. And remember, the Lord reached down to us and showed mercy to us. Let's do it to others. Shalom, and God bless you. Ha-ho.